welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are doing a personality test. Before we get too caught up in our videos, I want you guys to get to know me a little bit more on a personal note. So today we have this personality test video. We're going to take this test. We're going to see, I don't know, get to know me a little bit better, I suppose. We'll take the test. Alright. You make new friends regularly. You regularly make, I read that completely fucking wrong, but anyway, you make friends, make new, I did it again, you regularly make new friends. No, I haven't made new friends in a while, but it's like, slightly disagree, I suppose. Complex and noble ideas excite you more than noble. Is it noble? And noble ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Yeah, I suppose so. I'd say not fully. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than functional arguments. So that's kind of like saying you're more of an emotional. Not really. Yeah, they're not really. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Yeah, I'd say somewhat. I kind of like being, I'm gonna go fully, I like my stuff being neat and stuff. Usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. Kinda, but not really. So it's like, it is kind of 50-50 way back on it. You find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Not somewhat agree with that. Somewhat agree with that. So I have a whole promo system for my streaming and I just haven't done it. So, or maybe I'm just a bit lazy. Okay, let's go for the next question. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. No. No. I've got so many lists of like recordings and how things are supposed to do, then go, and I never get it done on time. I'll always end up having to push back, because I need more time. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers and data. Yeah, I'll agree with that. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yes, I'm very much a list maker. I love making lists about everything. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, somewhat. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. It depends on the situation and where we are. For example, if you're at a gym, I don't really want to talk to anyone because everyone's in that gym session, so I don't really want to talk to anyone. But if you're maybe at like a bar or something, that's kind of more easier to do. So I'll say slightly agree there. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Don't really care about that. You prioritize facts over people's feelings. No, I disagree with that. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Yeah, that's sometimes the problem. I have like a plan, and then the day comes and I end up watching anime or like a movie or something instead of doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm like, shit, I'm supposed to do that. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. You really worry about whether you make a good impression. Yeah, that's true. I don't either like me or you don't. That's kind of what it is. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Yeah, I suppose it's kind of like doing stuff by myself, so like, I don't really care. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. I don't know what they mean by that, so I'm just gonna go in the middle. You prioritize being sensitive over being honest. No, I kind of like, me and my friends have a thing that we do, just kind of tell you like it is, and then you do damage control afterwards. If you took it personally, then talk about it and make sure that no one's feeling is heard. But yeah, I think honesty is the best policy, so I'll say disagree. the next section, 30% done. So assuming everyone is 10%. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge there. I really know I don't. I should, but I don't. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. No, not really. I'll say slightly agree, because I think everyone worries a little bit about something going wrong. I'll slightly disagree. Enjoy solitary hobbies like these more than group ones. Disagree. I love hanging out with my friends and doing things. I think that's more fun than just sitting and doing something. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Disagree. I would love to write stories and scripts and shit for them. So that's sick as fuck. Create your own movies and series and stuff like that. That would be sick as fuck. That's a dream job. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disagreeing some emotional aspects. Again, I think it's kind of like what you said about the other thing. It's like I'm kind of like in between with that one. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I should say yes. Kinda. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. In disagreements, you prioritize. Prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No, I disagree with that. I don't know. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social media. No, not always. That, again, depends on the situation. Your mood can change very quickly. Well, that depends on what the fuck you say to me. If you're trying to piss me off, then yes, my mood's gonna change. I'll say slightly agree. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Yeah, true. I don't really care. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yeah, I do that. Enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. No, that is not an interest of mine. I don't give a shit about that. You usually prefer to be around others rather than be on your own. Yep, I would agree with that. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly. Yeah, slightly agree. Like when you're talking about like facts and like what could happen, and yeah, it depends. It depends on what it is. If it is just like science shit, then yeah, I'm gonna get bored very quickly. But if it's what series and movies and stuff like that, then maybe not. So maybe kind of change slightly. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. I do. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Oh, I mean work. I mean technically this would be a side hustle because I'm not doing it full time. So yeah, kinda. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Disagree. Or maybe fully. I always think, oh, I could have done that better. Maybe I could have done it this way. Friends will describe you as living and outgoing. Disagree. I could not work. I do not go out as often as what I would like to. So that probably say no. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. I would love to write, like I said, but it's just not. I'd love to write scripts and movies and shit like that. So yeah, it kind of does excite me. You usually base your choices on objective facts, rather than emotional choices. Can't disagree on that. You like to have a to-do list for each day. I do like it, but do I do all of that? No. So yeah, I do like it, but I don't complete all of them. You rarely feel insecure. Slightly disagree. You avoid making phone calls. I just generally don't phone. Messaging is so much easier, so I'll say agree. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Somewhat agree. Again, it depends on what it is. You can easily connect with people you just met. Yeah, I'm a social person. I don't really have problems. Like I said, it depends if you click with the person. you don't click with the person, then obviously you don't really want to hang out with the person too much. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah, no. I get distracted, man. That's why I always do shit like last minute and stuff like that. Well, not always, but most of the time. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes, somewhat. Because of things like, oh, if I did that at that time, I could be here right now. Or if I did that, or if I didn't do this, I could have been there. I know it's like you're second guessing yourself all the time, but we always do think about that. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, I don't really talk about the future, how the world will look. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I disagree with that. When making decisions, you focus more on how they affect people feel on what is more logical effectively. Slightly disagree. Okay, so we got basically two more rows, I believe. For personal work style is closer to one's first of age than organized. I disagree with that. I like to be organized. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Disagree in that. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes, because I don't have to rely on anyone to get stuff done. That is my biggest pet peeve, I'd say. When you want stuff done a certain way, but you kind of have to do it towards the way other people do it. So yeah, like doing YouTube and streaming and stuff like that, you kind of have your own control. So that's why I would like to do that full time, as well as whatever else it is. But yeah, I would agree with that. You believe that pondering abstract vision is alone. My tongue is not working today. Yeah, you guys know that word is. Questions is a waste of time. I disagree. I don't really feel anything for that. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet. I somewhat disagree. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Slightly like middle of three. Not too much. Okay, this should be the last section of the thing. You often feel overwhelmed. No, not really. You complete things logically without skipping over any steps. Slightly disagree with that. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than following concrete steps. Slightly disagree. I don't really know about that one. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical to make a choice. Yes, slightly agree with that. You struggle with deadlines. Slightly, yeah, I do. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Optimistic, but I don't know about confident. I'll say slightly agree. Your gender. Why don't you put my gender? I am a male. To see the results. Your personality is advocate. Advocate requires various, often serving as inspirational and tireless idealistics. Oh, okay. Energy, 51% introverted. Okay, I don't know about that. 29% extroverted. Okay. Into 51, yo, that's very like down the middle. To be fair, my answers were kind of like that. Thinking, feeling, 65%. You guys can read this if you guys want. Judging, prospecting. Okay, assertive, 57. Okay, what's next to? Oh, okay, that's just email. But there you go. That is the personality test. I don't really know. That didn't really do anything for me, but it kind of gave you somewhat of an idea. Maybe you guys can do the test and you can let me know in the comments what you got. As you guys see, mine is kind of like 50-50. Most of them, besides the feeling and thinking. But yeah, that's the personality test. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Not a very thrilling video, but hopefully you guys get to know me a little bit more personal level. And yeah, if you do like the video, hit a like, subscribe. We've got a lot of things planned in the future for the channel, so stay tuned. There'll be bigger and better projects on the way. Peace.